Hi everyone, welcome to Minecraftmum Survival Skills. This is episode 21, and in this episode I think what we're going to do today is head over and build ourselves an XP farm. Yesterday we found a spawner. Oh, that disc we're going to tuck away because we don't want to lose that, and if we've got time at the end I might show you how to make a jukebox, but I'll pop that over there for now. Just make sure we don't have any other valuables we want to be careful of. I don't think so. We've got some water which we'll need, and we're wearing some good armor, and so we'll head back over to where we have disarmed the monster spawner, and what we're going to do is show you a very easy way. There's lots of different ways you can build XP farms, but if you find a monster spawner close to home, that is probably one of the best ways to do it, is just build around that. So we're going to do that today. In other worlds that I've created, I wasn't so lucky as to find that. You can build contraptions where you've got a big drop. You sort of create a big box where you spawn them in a dark space and do things like that. But we've been very lucky, and as you can see here, we've got a little room. Now what we're going to do is start by excavating 3 blocks around on either side. So I'll quickly do that. And then what we're also going to do is, so that's 3 from there, and then 3 from there, and 1, 2, 3 from there. So we'll take this out a bit further here, and we'll go a bit higher. That's where we got some of our coal yesterday, so we'll just fill that in. Like so, and like so. There's very complex designs, but what I'm going to show you today is probably the easiest design, because I don't think there's any point. We want, just some basic XP. So I'm just going to now go down probably 2 levels underneath, and it's quite nice because then you can pick up the mossy stone, which is quite a rare thing, and you can sometimes use it for doing interesting builds. And if you ever see this mossy stone, it's a good clue that you've got a monster spawner nearby, so if you're mining you see it, it's always worth getting ready to grab the loot that comes with it. So there we go. I'm just heading around. I'm going to leave the block underneath it for the moment, and now I'm going to take 1 more level of blocks out. We've got some iron there, which I might as well pick up actually, and I can just replace those blocks with some cobblestone, because iron is always a handy thing to... Oh, we've got lots more iron here actually. It's quite a good area for mining. What I'll do, because that is enchanted and there's some reasonable enchantments on it, I'm going to keep that, and I'll show you using an anvil how to repair it. So I'm just going to pick these up while we're here, and we'll then fill those in, because it just seems a shame to waste iron. So we've now got ourselves a base that is down 2 levels, 1, 2, that is right, underneath there. I'm not sure actually if there's a risk if I take out the stone underneath that monsters could drop underneath, so I think that could be a case. So I'm going to take that stone out at the very last minute. Now we're needing a little escape route this way. And what we're going to do now is dump some buckets of water. So we're going to put 1 in this corner here, and we're going to drop 1 in this corner here, and that is going to create us a little area like so, where we're going to have the monsters dropping down. So we could actually, I think we'll build out like so, and that will basically, all the running water is going to be taking everybody down to this spot, And what we're going to do now is take this down a number of levels, because that is going to enable us to make sure that it's completely dark in this area. And then we'll need to go back up again, like so. We'll place some torches here, like so. What we could even do is staircase up, because that might even take us in the direction of home, which is no bad thing, because what we ultimately want to do is get the XP farm connected back with our... Oh, there we go. So let's just... that'll do for now. Whether or not it's important to have cobblestone, that may be the case. So let's fill that in like so, and I think we'll take it just a little bit deeper actually. Whoa! Not sure what we've landed in here, but let's quickly fill it in so we don't die. So that's always the danger of vertical mining, as we talked about before. So let's blockade that a bit. What we want to do is at the bottom of that drop... Oh, I did it again. Not very clever. There we are. So that will be where we're going to attack our zombies when they drop. And let's head back upstairs. And here we go. So we've got some water heading down. What we can do is block this off like so. Might be worth, I was going to say making the roof out of cobblestone, but I'm not going to worry about it, because I think if you ever had a zombie explode above, what you want to do is keep this fairly protected so that you never lose it. But we'll not worry about that. Now we need to fill in all these spaces like so. And we're going to have to get rid of that block there, which will just drop down. And then we're going to need to I might place a block here and place a block there. I'll jump over here. We've got one more torch on the other side. So it's getting a bit darker. We'll take out these blocks here and jump up. Ah! Hey zombie, this is a bit dangerous. Let's get him and let's get out. What we need to do is get rid of these blocks here like so, and then I think we're in business. So let's close it up so it's nice and dark, and head down and see what we've got. And I think this should be giving us a monster spawner. So let's head down and take a look what we've got here. Hopefully we'll have some... Oh, we're going to have to go back a bit. And yes, we've got some little legs here that we can use. And little guy. That's the thing you have to be careful about with these XP farms, is these little zombie men, baby zombies. So yes, this is working quite fine. We've got ourselves a fair number of XP points. Oops, right away. What I've done before in terms of looking after against the little baby zombies is having a dog just at the base. And what you can do is, if you had a dog sitting in front of you, they'll catch the little baby zombies as they come out. We haven't got a dog yet. And then what you do is you just basically wait, and they'll drop down like so, and you take them out as they come out. And oh, what I was going to say is you can often nip off, go for a cup of tea. If you're not worried about the little baby zombies, then you can nip off for a cup of tea, come back, and there'll be a whole host of them there. And what we'll do actually while we're waiting for some more zombies to come back is we'll just take out some more of this iron and build a bigger, better staircase. And what I was also going to say is ultimately you may want to join this up with your house so that you don't even have to go outside, because once you've got the XP points, what you don't want to do is risk going outside and losing some of them. So again, we're just building up. Let's just fill in those gaps. And I think we should have, yeah, lots of zombies here. So let's get these guys. We're up to 26. Now if I go down a bit deeper, what I might also find is that it's darker and that they spawn faster, but for the moment this seems to be doing quite well actually. What we might do is eat a little bit because our health has dropped down 1 and we're a little bit hungry. And let's head back upstairs. So that's given us, oh, I hadn't spotted all that last time we were here, so let's take that iron with us. And as I was saying before, we might ultimately want to connect this passageway back up to our home so that we don't need to go outside at all. So let's take a few more. And again, building up XP points as we go. So that was a very easy way to build a monster spawn. Oh, it's gotten dark, that's why we heard some sort of growling sounds. We're going to make a dash for it. We don't want to lose all these valuable XP points, so let's head quickly back. The other thing you can do is, if you don't connect it to your home, is make a little room and put a bed nearby, and that way you can just go to sleep and then come out during daylight rather than have to come back in the dark. We've got skeletons, we've got zombies out here, but it's not too far to get back, and we've got some good armor on, so let's do that. If you see all those animals, there's no problem getting lots of XP points tomorrow by going to the XP farm, but also doing some farming. So we'll head back upstairs, like so, safely home. Might check what we've got. Yeah, 25 iron ore. We've got lots of nice mossy stones, so we'll pop the iron ore into the furnace to melt down overnight. We'll head over here, we'll put the some of the building materials away that we don't need. We've got more cobblestone we can get rid of, and we've got some dirt we don't need, granite, and I think that should do it. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode where we've built an XP farm, a very basic one, very quickly, very close to home, and we're now at 26.5 XP points. Next episode should hopefully get us up to 30, and we'll then show you some higher level enchantments. So thanks everyone for watching, have a good day, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below.